Hello and welcome. Name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay, and I make videos about that stuff. This is a sourcing video. Silent music. All right. So let me start off with, today's sales, which I'm going to get the sales that need a shipping label for today, depending for the video. These are things that have been listed, and this is full CDs top and bottom. I think I'm going to do a Sundays or sorting and storing on Sunday at 7 or something like that. That way I could do a live that way. The other thing, let me move this box. Yeah, sales really, and otherwise, a few stores. So it is 6:30, so I want to be able to get this stuff, at least the video, and get that processing. And while that's doing that, I can eat some food. That's an interesting one. All right. That. 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 Wasn't a bad run for. So I went Medina, Brunswick, Strongsville, Brook Park, Broadview, and I didn't go to the Savers in Parma because I'm going to Parma on Sunday. I'll be right down the road from there. All right, 29, 56, 801, so that's 37, 43, 44. We take that 56 and 43, right? 44 and 13 is $57 for all this here, and there's quite a few. So I'm not going to go too crazy on scanning everything. What I can remember that's decent, because I want to try to keep this shorter. So for whatever the amount was, what was it, 57? There was about 40 things, so $1 and some change. I think the Steely Dan is like $12, $15. So I go US only. Yeah, so I have it locked. $10. Kids in Motion, the specific one, I want to say it's like $15. Sealed. About 13. If I can find more sealed stuff in here. Night Ranger, strangely enough, I had to type this one up. Sister Christian, is the time has come. Don't you know that you're the only one for me? You say, okay. Motoring. That one's like $15. What's your price on life? Finding Mr. Right. Be alright tonight. Tonight. Ow! Motoring! So, another classical type. The Father on the Breath of God. I don't think it's classical then. About $20. They might be a little less, might be a little more. I'm not going to do all the solds for all of these. 15, 13. I don't think this one came up. It did. 15. Get out of that. Hey, you. Get out of my. Hey, you. Get out of my. This one's about 15. Get up. The complete Harry Potter film music collection. I think I've sold one of these before, or it was sealed. But brand new is 35, used is about 20. Roshia, this one I think I had to type up. Yeah, because it has one of those weird barcodes like that. Let's say $15. Tangerine Dream. I actually want to listen in the car. But if you are familiar with the movie Legend with Tom Cruise and Maya Sara, Tangerine Dream is the one who did the music for at least a couple of them. A couple of the songs in that. This is like $25. This Mauler, like 25. About 25. That one I did have to type up. It's also like $25. It's new. I had to type up, go to Terrapeak for. That one's about the same thing. This classical original work for violoncello and contrabob. George Bauman and Klaus Stahl for violoncello and contrabass. It's like $25. Couple of these step-ons and workout ones. $25-$30. We will save Drake and Josh for later. Oh, yeah, I'll do that one then. That one is, again, like $25. This 3 DVD set. Like $35, 25, about $30. Hart and Dixie. Is that Selena Gomez? But I saw the final season. Figured give it a whirl. It's about $30. 25. Bluegrass Holiday. Again, I don't really discriminate in between genres. It's just going to be different. It's going to be interesting. That was like $25. Tech 9, Welcome to Strangeland. And this one is like $10-$12. I'm going to put it with the other Tech 9 stuff. See if I can get rid of those finally. This Bluegrass Rural. This is one I did have to hand type. So, but I think this one's like 30. Yeah, nothing came up. It's got one of those weird, not like the other one. Van Morrison, St. Dominic's Preview. So this one looks like it has like 4 or 5 tracks on it. And it's still like $13, $14. Gracie Total Defense. Well, I'll say that for other one. So I've sold one of these jacks before. I think it was volume 2, and it sold pretty quick. And this one comes up about 25, 35, 40, 60, 80, 110. Just on scan. Is 15. I'm sure if I type it up, there'll be more that'll come up on that. Cafe Tacuba. Quattro Camios. This one surprised me too. $30, $40. There's 4 listed on scan. 5 that have sold for $20 minimum. Those are brand new. New other $20. Save that one. Oh, that's definitely an interesting one. Yeah, that was Creed. Was it Arms with Arms Wide Open and Higher? That's another interesting one. The Wiz, their soundtrack, $12-15. The Roches. So there were a bunch of these Roches. This was the only one that had enough to it, $12-13. That's like $30. That I'll do, that's like $20-25. That I'll do separate. That's like $15. This book here is another one of those, which is like $20-25, depending which one it is. Caribbean Seashells. Seashells by Warmke. Warmke. So 4 books come up. Fourth, this is a different, I didn't really look up to see if it was fourth or otherwise. 1962. Might be earlier than a fourth, because I'm not seeing it anywhere. All right, so the graphic is a little different. This one right here, hardcover dust jacket is $55. Go to solds. There's 2, 1 for $6. Looks like a hardcover for $45. Gotta love those people with. Let's see, this is probably like Zuber Books or something. Something like, oh yeah, I'm just going to sell it really, really cheap. No, it's 600 feedback. Just someone who just gets stuff and puts it on there, doesn't do research on prices, which is fine. It's up to them. Yeah, there's 10 that need out. So these are going to be from sales from yesterday. I'm going to have time waste. 12 minutes. Yeah, I got plenty of time for this. 35, price highest. Without me going hardcover dust jacket, right? We go down here. It's still $25. $25. $25. Roughly. There's that one. Oh, yeah, put that back down here. So this Triangle of Fire. I have no idea. It looks like JFK. Except the Lord kept in the City Watchman General 1993. November 22nd, 1963. If you are privy to American history, that's going to be JFK. I'm going to best guess. Triangle Fire. So this one I did have to Terapeak. Triangle Fire. Goodman. No, I'll just do it like this. 45, highest priced. There's 3. It's like one of my cats wants in. But the ones I have sold is 33, 41, and 50. For $1.50. This is Grupo Sportivo. Grupo Sportivo. So there was another one that did sell or had a couple sales in Terapeak. This one did not. This one had nothing. And when this is scanned, it comes up like $100 something. $149. Pop Ska, New Wave. And I went into Terapeak, nothing over 3 years. Is it going to be a Discog search? Is it going to be something I'm going to list that high? I don't know. I really have to see. It's Classics by Grace Jones. This is another one. You know, it's just something that's sealed. And they come up brand new for $70 or used for 50 something. It's sold, nothing on it. 25 pre-owned international, 30 pre-owned international, so not be 50, 60, $70. Faith Hill, Breathe, signed. They're maybe like 25, 30 bucks. This Gracie Total Defense. I had to go straight into Terapeak for this. I actually scanned it. Nothing came up. Went into Terapeak. One has sold. It was like 40 bucks. This is for a PC. Where's it at? Somewhere down here. Windows CD. So for $1, I will do this Drake and Josh. So we go here. Barcode's up here. Scan that. Heck yeah. 60, 90, 55. Go to sold. 7 for 45. Pre-owned, brand new is 100. Nothing. But for something that otherwise sells on the regular for $50, $60, $70, this is replacement artwork. I got charged a quarter, 25 cents for this. I'm sure it'll sell for 20 bucks. Alexis Vogel. Alexis Vogel. So it's like $15 for any of her brushes. Go to sold. 8. Alexis Vogel for this DVD. 25, 30, 30, 40. New other, 45. For $2. So this is an interesting one for sure. So a lot of us know of Creed and Human Clay, Arms Wide Open and Higher. But when you open this up, this turns into a promo. You know, just cheap paper right here, real cheap paper. I don't think it would have been from Rhino for it to really do that, be that. But right here, all this data, www.creednet.com. If it's good and legit, I don't know, 50 bucks, 100 bucks. If it's not, then you know I'll listen to 1996 in my car for a couple times. With Torn and Ode from My Own Prison. So is it like a demo? A promo? Cool beans on that. So what did ultimately, I'll put all this, everything that I got in the title. It turned out pretty well for where I went. So last time I did that there were 7 sales, and that last sale would have been, PJ Harvey would have been 9:02 a.m. yesterday. So that 170 something would have been what it would, no, because that went, yeah. So this is from the day before. This stuff is already gone. I don't, maybe that PJ Harvey's still here. But there's 10 orders for 208. So it's that bread and butter concept right there, 208. 194 product cost. But it's bread and butter stuff. Yeah, PJ Harvey's still here. You have a couple books. I'll just deal with all this myself. So there's a couple. One, so I got this Adventures in Odyssey, Eugene Sings. Listed that yesterday, sold today. All right, so I'll get these things right here. I'll just run the label and get that stuff done. All right, so that's going to wrap that up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Non-barcode books. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do with that one. If the CD or the disc media or whichever looks a little different, looks a little odd, even if you're just trying to get stuff for yourself, scan and make sure that it can sell for $9, $10. That way you can get your money back and make $1 or $2, so free music. But like that Creed one and a couple of the other ones, it's like that's completely different. That's what I'm mostly looking for, is just the stuff that is otherwise visually different than ones, stuff I'm already familiar with. All right, so um, don't stop looking. I'm going to turn into Steve Perry now. Don't stop looking. Everything going up, comment down below, subscribe, share, those are all free. They help me so we can help other people learn about physical media and sell on eBay. Appreciate it.